This is gonna be my first time using my adjustable dumbbells on today's lift. Of course, if y'all know, a couple videos ago, I just now started to buy some adjustable dumbbells. We also got a weighted push-up vest that's gonna come soon, so we're gonna be using that for like push-ups, maybe sometimes pull-ups, maybe sometimes not dips, cause I only go heavy on dips. But if I ever go light on pull-ups, I'll ever pull out that weighted vest, or I'll just put the weighted vest on whenever I'm doing push-ups, cause the weight goes all the way to 105, so 105 pounds is all I will really need to do push-ups with. Of course, that's not my max. That's like light for me, but that's like a weight that's decently heavy for me to go beyond my limits on. Not too light, not too heavy, but a weight that's light, that's perfect. Perfect. A mix of both. Reason why I love these adjustable dumbbells so much is because whenever I get to do loud raises, back then I was only able to do, I was only able to use 30-pound dumbbells and 45-pound dumbbells for loud raises, when I don't really like going heavy on loud raises. I like going light on loud raises because I feel like I feel it more in my shoulders when I'm going light, in my opinion. I feel it more in my shoulders when I'm doing light. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with bicep curls. For now on, we only do 3 bicep exercises. We're not going to add in way too many volume. I feel like 4 exercises is pointless. We're only going to do 3. Let's get right to this arm day. We got 60 pounds on the rack right now on like the bar. Let's do like 55 pounds. Come on. Okay, we definitely gonna do 1 more set till failure. We always end up doing 2 sets till failure every exercise, so right now our biceps are already tore apart. So we're gonna lower the weight by 1 more plate, and we're just gonna do 50 pounds. That was good. What we're about to do now is we're gonna set the weight up. We're gonna put 95 pounds on the rack, and we're just gonna rep that out beyond failure. Usually when we're in the gym, we put like 100 pounds on there, and we do like 6 to 8 reps with that weight beyond failure. I'm pretty sure our max amount of reps with 100 pounds is, I think it's either 6 or 8. I think that's my max amount of reps I could do with that weight. So we're gonna put 95 pounds on here, and I can't do it here because the max weight I could go up to is 135, 225, 315, to the lowest amount of weight I could ever put on my barbell is 95 pounds. I could get the easy bar curl, and I could just do 60 pounds, but that would take too long to go beyond failure on. I like to only go heavy when I lift. The heavier, the better. That's how I think. We're gonna recover for about a minute, and then we're gonna get right back to this. Let's do 1 more set beyond failure. Let's go crazy. I'm ready for this. Boy, oh boy, I miss training at home. Training at home be fun. Of course, it's always better to get a new experience, like going to the gym for more equipment, obviously. But arm days at home, boy, those be fun. Honestly, equally, I just feel like these lifts be more entertaining when I'm in the gym or when I'm at home. I can't really, decide. I have fun doing both. So for my last bicep exercise I want to do, instead of doing easy bar curls for biceps, right? This one I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do weighted chin-ups instead, like I used to all the time. We're gonna start off with some heavy weight, and then we're gonna end off with some medium weight. 2 sets till failure. We're gonna try to get 6 reps today with 90 pounds. That's the goal. But first, if we wanna be able to do that, we gotta recover first. So let's make sure these biceps recover for a good minute, and then we back to it. All right, we start off with 90 pounds. We hit 6 reps with that weight. Let's do a 45-pound plate and a 25-pound plate. And let's rep that out for one more set. Let's breathe, cover a little bit, and we back to it. Okay, that was perfect. Well, that was good. Our biceps are tightening up. It's time for us to flex them. Let's go outside to do them. Look at that bicep peak, y'all see. Oh my goodness, that bicep peak. It's wild. True lighting. Something about these getting a pump, man. It just makes your day so much freaking better. Oh my goodness. It's a flex, right side. Oh yeah, my right bicep is so peaky. What the freak? It's peaky too, but compared to my right looks so much better. That's because, of course, I'm right-handed, so this is how it's gonna be. Anyways, let's do some loud raises. I'm thinking about, should I do them outside or should I do them like in the house? Let's do them in the house. All right, let's set up the weight, and we're gonna start off with loud raises, 2 sets beyond failure. Let's go. Come on. Come on, push the weight. Come on. Boy, loud raises with lightweight. It's amazing for shoulders. I just don't see the point of going heavy on loud raises if you're trying to build big shoulders. I just don't see the point. There's literally no point. I will go heavy on shoulder press, and that's it. Any other shoulder exercise like loud raises or rear delt flies, I genuinely see no point of going heavy. Of course you can and still build big shoulders, but lightweight's the go-to for building big shoulders, in my opinion. Other than that, I'll be sticking to lightweight rear delt flies and heavy shoulder press movements. Okay, yeah, our shoulders are tightening up. Y'all could literally see it through the compression shirt. They're getting massive. All right, let's do it. Okay, yeah, that was definitely insane. Our shoulders are very sore right now. That's a set that we really needed right there. That was perfect. Let's also set up the weight so we could do some shoulder press. All right, let's get started. 2 sets till failure. And these right here. Move all this extra stuff out the way. All right, let's get ready. I'm ready. Y'all ready? I really like about this exercise is that when I'm doing it, I'm constantly bracing my core. So I could get a little bit of extra pain while doing the arm exercise. I feel like any exercise that you're bracing your core a lot hurts the most, like Bulgarian squats, you know, any exercise you gotta do standing up. Just certain exercises like that are the most painful ones. And I love those exercises. Those exercises are just too fun. We're gonna recover for about 1 more minute and we back to this. And then we do rear delt flies after this, right? Yeah, we do. And now we'll start implementing rear delt flies now at home because we got lighter dumbbells. So rear delt flies will be easier to target now. Well, not rear delt flies. Our rear delts will be easier to target now that we got lighter weights at home. I got heavy and light. I'm glad I bought these adjustable dumbbells, so now I don't gotta worry about buying so many dumbbells. Cause I got one set that's gonna be able to go to as heavy as I need it to be. The only new dumbbells, the only couple dumbbells I'm gonna need are like 80s, 90s, and 100s, but those aren't gonna be hard to get. I'm just gonna get like one set of 90s and one set of 100s. So whenever I wanna do shoulder press or dumbbell press, I'll be able to go really heavy on them. Okay, that was crazy. That's the definition of going beyond your limits right there. I wanted to just go as hard as I physically can right there. I also want to keep on going. That's how you push past your limits now. So I feel like I don't want to put too many volume on my triceps because I feel like I do too many tricep exercises that are not needed. I feel like all I'm gonna need is 3 tricep exercises, I would say. I would probably say, for at home, I would say diamond push-ups, dips, and one more exercise. I would say like skull crushers as the third, instead of doing like so many random variations just for my triceps when I'm at home. I feel like if I do too much unnecessary junk, it would be hard to have the best sets ever possible, because when I'm doing so many exercises, by the time I'm at like the last two exercises, I'm not gonna have no type of, no type of strength in the tank. So it's gonna be really hard for me to even do sets at 100% when I'm doing like 6 tricep exercises or 5 tricep exercises. That's just unnecessary junk volume. So for now on, we're only doing 3 tricep exercises on tricep days now, 3 bicep exercises, 3 triceps, and 3 shoulder exercises. And for forearms, we will only do like 1. I feel like we only need 1 forearm exercise, if I'm being real here. Come on, let's go! For the finale, I want to do, let's start off with, let's see, we just finished shoulders, so now I want to do a exercise for triceps first. What should I do? Diamond first or skull crushers first? Let's do skull crushers first, and then we're going to do diamond after. We honestly won't need that much weight for that, to be honest. But we're still going to go pretty, not too heavy, but not too light. That's what we're going to go for. It was low-key annoying trying to do this set when my freaking beanie kept trying to come off my head when I was doing these skull crushers. Let's breathe, and we're gonna do one more set of this. We're mad sore from that. That was a perfect exercise. We're definitely going to implement skull crushers as the first for now on. Let's do one more set. Well, not one more set. Let's do one more exercise. And then we got dips last. Come on, push! Come on! I would call my arm days more of like a hypertrophy day. On my arm days, I really don't train for strength that much. Whenever I'm doing like bicep curls, yeah, so I will train strength there because I'll be doing some heavy weight on curls. But every other exercise, it's mostly just lightweight, medium reps, hypertrophy. Most of the time though, when I'm, doing any other exercise though, like any other muscle, it's like I do strength and hypertrophy. I do both. Anyways, let's do body weight dips for 2 sets to failure. And we're gonna see how this pump hitting for. My triceps are sore. All right, we recovered enough. Let's do some dips now. Our triceps are definitely sore. Every muscle in this arm is sore. I got my shoulders sore, triceps sore, biceps sore. Boy, we did a lot this arm day. We did a lot. This arm day was fun. I can't believe it has to end already. Man, that was too fun. Can't believe we're done already. I wish we could do more. Guess we're excited for tomorrow's lift. Tomorrow we're gonna go in the gym because I honestly don't like doing legs at home. I find doing legs at home extremely boring. So we're definitely gonna go to the gym tomorrow and do some heavy barbell squats. I'm gonna go medium weight. I'm not gonna really go that heavy. We're gonna start off with like 285 and we're just gonna do like a lot of deep rep squats. We're gonna do barbell squats, leg extensions. Oh yeah, cause I do got a lot of workouts to do when it comes to legs. I don't just do 3 leg exercises. I gotta do more than that. So I usually do barbell squats, leg extensions, hamstring curls, and hamstring curls and barbell squats. I think I already said that already, but yeah, I just do that. Or I'll do calf raises at the end as well too. Let's do one more set of this and then we're gonna flex the pump. Come on, money, man. Let's keep going. That's what I live for. That's what I do. That's what keeps me alive. Oh yeah, this pump is just magnificent, bro. This arm pump. Oh my goodness, look at our arms, y'all. Look at our arms. Okay, these basic exercises, boy, they get your arms freaking right, boy. Especially these calisthenics exercises. Look how bigger my triceps are looking. Today's workout was fun. We gotta go eat some meals now. So we're gonna get some food in. We're gonna get hydrated right quick, drink some water. And then for the rest of the night, we're just gonna stock up on some meals. We're just gonna eat a whole bunch of meals. And eventually, we're gonna have a good night's rest. Knowing that we did not be a failure today. We actually went to absolutely extreme on every exercise we did. And we had fun doing it. We ain't do no junk volume. We ain't do, you know, we ain't do no like half sets. We actually went as crazy as we physically can. We not doing, what's the word for training to, training to mid discomfort. We actually went beyond our limits, especially at the beginning when we had all that energy. And to be honest, I'm not gonna say I had all that energy because I low-key at the beginning of this workout, I low-key felt like I wanted to go to sleep. Like I was very tired. Like I genuinely did not want to do it. And after a couple like workouts thrown in, like in the middle of the workout, then that's when I wanted to keep going. That's where it really felt funner. I was really in that. I was just locked in. I feel like I was in some type of flow state. I was just so locked in. Man, I'm proud of myself today. And that's what we're gonna be tomorrow. Proud of ourselves tomorrow too. Because we're gonna smash some legs again. This is what we do. Remember this, if y'all get any to the part of this video, no matter how lonely you are, no matter how you feel, no matter what type of pain you're going through, remember, there's people out there that's going through very worse, way worse. Even Jesus himself, he went way worse through anything y'all could imagine. Any type of pain you going through, you could be depressed or whatever, all that. God went through worse than that. So you better fight. I don't care if you stressed with school. I don't care if you're stressed with anything, family problems, you know, anything. Lock in. There's no excuse. No matter how you feel, I want you to show up every single day, giving it your absolute best. Every single day, regardless of how you feel. And that's how you become the best at whatever you want to do in life. Also, one thing people need to know, if you want to be strong, you got to learn how to be alone. People like to find, you know, little things, ins and outs, to try to make themselves feel better, release stress, make themselves not feel any pain, like they get like drinking, smoking, vaping, stuff like that, etc. Things people do as an in and out to get through that pain. Don't do that. Don't be like that type of person. What I would say, the better thing to do, I could sit there and say this motivational junk anytime I want. I could always anything say this. I could say this to anybody that's going through this type of thing, and they'll go watch this part and just be like, who cares? I'm going to keep doing what I want to do. But that's them. They could go ahead. But those that actually want to change and not be in that type of predicament, listen. Anyways, instead of doing all that, get closer to God, find peace within yourself, train every day. If you're not the type of person that even goes to the gym, you're just watching this video because you like watching people work out, even then, if you're a person like that, do some type of cardio, some type of running, make sure you eat healthy, skincare routines, stuff like that. Make sure you're at least healthy, you know, if you're not training. You don't want to just be sitting in the house doing nothing all day. Or if you're a person that doesn't even, you know, have a goal, that any goal, it could be being a doctor, it could be being a lawyer, it could be anything, any type of goal in mind. It don't even got to be about bodybuilding. It could be about anything you want to accomplish in life. Make sure you give it at least 100%. Everything you do, don't be slacking off. Don't be, oh yeah, I'm gonna put in this amount of work this day and then I'm gonna rest this couple of days. No, you need to be spending your entire years, your entire teenage years, I would say 15 through 18 years old, 16 through 18 years old, whatever age you may be, 14, 13, I don't care, whatever it may be. You need to be spending all these years being the best version of yourself you could ever be. So when you're an adult, you don't got to worry about anything. You don't got to worry about, you know, living in your mom's house until you're like 21 years old. You don't got to worry about struggling. You're already going to have a lot of money. You already going to have, you know, a way to, you know, live. You are going to have a way to, you know, pay bills, etc., all that. Whenever you get out of your mom's house, as soon as you turn like 19, 18, you're going to be ready to get out your mom's house already. You already going to have enough money. You're already going to have a career already, so you're going to be able to buy your own house, own apartment, whatever it may be. Or if you're a person that want to go to college, you could go to college then. But if you're a person that doesn't want to go to college and you want to just leave school, you don't want to be in school at all. If you're, if you spent all those years being the best version you could be and you tried and you did every single thing possible to becoming rich and successful, I mean, I don't see why you're not going to be successful when you leave school, whenever you graduate from high school and you're going to be like 18 years old, graduated already then. Some people graduate early at 17, but I recommend just from what my parents' knowledge, from what I learned from my parents, I would say leave your mom's house at least like 19 years old, maybe 19 to 20 years old, but 19 is like the best thing to do. Because as soon as you're 18, you're like trying to figure out what you want to do with your life. So I would say do that. This is going by, of course I'm not 18 yet, so this is going by what my parents have told me. And low-key, I feel like that's really some good, reasonable advice. I feel like 19 to 20 years old is perfect to leave your mom's house. But other than that, if you're at your mom's house at like 23 years old, 24, there's a problem. You got something to do. You got to get this together at this point. You got to get together. That's just how it's going to be. Anyways, enough this talking. I'll see y'all tomorrow, right?